Okay, today we're going to discuss the vinyasa, or a variation of a Hindu push-up or yoga push-up. I find that it's better than bench pressing because with a bench press, your shoulders tend to get pinned. Shoulder blades get pinned on the bench itself, and the vinyasa really gives a full rotation of your shoulders, much better than a push-up, which only focuses on this motion. A vinyasa is something that you start up with your arms extended and then your arms down. Plus, it puts more weight on your wrists. It's right with your center of your body, so you get more weight on your hands than doing a push-up. However, I don't want people to jump into doing a vinyasa because your wrists and your elbows will not be strong enough and you will hurt them. So you need to build up the strength for your wrists and your elbows. Trust me. I used to do a lot of push-ups, and then I hurt myself doing vinyasas. So, we're going to go in stages. Your first stage, you're going to be in tabletop. Okay? In tabletop, you have your knees straight up, 90 degrees. Your shoulders, your hands under your shoulders, and press down in between your thumb and your finger. Very important, okay, to build up that type of strength there. Okay? And then from here, we're going to go to downward dog. Now, the most important thing to do is think about spreading your shoulders and keeping your arms lined up with your back. Now, it's not as important to straighten your legs. It's more important to get this, your arms lined with your back. And then from here, go to tabletop. Tabletop, that should be your first stage, okay? This will help strengthen your shoulder girdle, especially if you're a bigger person. That'll take a lot more strength, okay? And then if you want, you can do this, a shoulder type push-up from your knees to help build your pecs, okay? And then from here, your next stage, that's your first stage. Your next stage is to go from plank to downward dog. Plank, downward dog. Now from here, to add a little more strength for your pecs, just do this when you get to your plank, and then go to downward dog. Remember, we're going to rotate our elbow pits forward, okay? It's very important to make sure that they are forward when you get to the plank. Now from here, that's stage one. Now on stage two. Now on stage three, we're going from downward dog to plank to your knees, and then you're going to kind of slowly roll, or not slowly, but roll down and make sure that your elbows come close to your body. Okay? We're rolling down to help strengthen your elbows and your wrists. That's the most important thing. You don't want to hurt yourself. Trust me. And from here, we push up to a back bend. Okay? Again, you don't necessarily want to be pushing too much, pushing back too much, but get to downward dog. Okay? So, from plank, knee, rolling down, pushing up as much as you can, but don't hurt yourself. Okay? And then downward dog. Stage 4. Going to plank, knees. Now from here we're going to be keeping our torso straight, and then we're going to go down, keeping your knees, your elbows close to your body, and then from here, push up, back bend, bring your shoulders back, your chest through, and then downward dog. Okay, now the last one is the actual vinyasa. So from here, we go to plank, we go down, and then up, and then downward dog. Okay? Now, I would like you to spend on each stage 2 to 3 weeks on it. 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure that you rest one day in between. Okay? You need to use that rest to build up the strength. Work on as many as you can, a couple of sets, maybe 2, 4, whatever. But don't work to muscle failure. You still want to be able to do things throughout the day. Just do as many as it feels like, that was kind of a nice workout. Okay? Trust me, you need to go through the stages to build up your wrists and your elbows. Because if you go directly to start doing a vinyasa, you're gonna get hurt.